Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some Double-A baseball in the Southern League coming your way. It's the Knoxville Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your
Montgomery
way next.
Biscuits.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Pitching in this one, Rich Perez, and he likes pitching at home. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Ready to go. Here's the center fielder, Juan Burgos. Fly ball left field, Woodson under it. One up, one down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. The second baseman, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
One pitch, fouled away. One out and the base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one is upstairs. And it stays fair. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Next to hit, the designated hitter, number 5.
That's a ball.
And misses inside. There's a strike. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Runner at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2-0. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Braden Jobert. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Righty comes to the plate. And that one hit to first. The throw to second.
Out.
Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Andrew Hoffman. Here's a scouting report. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bobby Swain. In the air to left, Norman on the move. Out number one on the grab. So digging in,
Batting
William
second, the
Pepper.
center fielder, William Pepper.
Aye. 0-1.
That
1-1.
misses the zone. And that's ball one. Ripped towards third. And now two away. Coming up to the dish for
Batting
Montgomery,
third, the
Kevin
third baseman,
Vasquez.
Kevin
Tearing it up at the plate
Vasquez.
recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball one.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in
1-1.
on his hand so he can't extend for more power. On the ground to third, Jobert. Play made, that ends the inning. The Smokies at the
Leading
plate here in the
off for
second inning.
Knoxville, the shortstop, Miles Naylor.
On
That
the ground to the
ball's foul.
left, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Called strike right there. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Off the
That's
plate,
out.
ball one. And there's a
2-2
ball.
the count.
Pitch
Count
misses
ball.
there. Full count now. On the ground, right
No,
side,
foul
and that's
ball.
just foul. Another full count pitch. That one misses.
Full,
It's a
take
leadoff
away.
walk. The catcher digs in now. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball, that's just out.
That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Here's the 1-2 offering.
2 balls, 2
Go
strikes.
ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the second. Lifted in the air to right center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Stepping to the plate
Batting
now for
seventh, the
Knoxville,
right
Ethan
fielder,
O'Donnell.
number 7, Ethan O'Donnell.
Aye.
Got some great arm action from him to
0-1's
sell
the
the
count.
changeup.
Ball one.
Second inning, no
I got a
score
ball,
thus
1
far.
strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. Dives, but can't make the catch. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. First and second, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, James Norman.
Aye. Ball, that pitch is up. Ball 2.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher.
two balls,
With the
one
runners
strike.
on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one is labeled. That one back there. Snags it on the warning track. So up next,
Batting
Josh
up, the first
Krunikin.
baseman, Josh Krunikin.
Swing, high fly down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Naylor, the lead runner, over at second. O'Donnell on at first with 2 away. It's ball
that's
1.
outside.
Swing and he pops it up. Makes the grab. Ready to go for
Leading
the last
up
half of the
for
inning.
Montgomery,
Digging in
the
for the
second
Biscuits,
baseman,
Mario Leon.
Leon.
Ground ball up the middle. That one will find its way through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And now, Hannes Sparbori, doing a fine job at the plate recently, can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Next pitch, in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again.
Ball
Off the
2.
mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Try to get him
3-2.
chasing on the changeup. Nobody out and a runner at first. That's to third. Jobert. There's one out. That is a terrific double play. So 2 down
Batting
now,
sixth,
and here at the
the
plate,
shortstop,
Omar Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Swing lifted to left field. And that'll do it. On to the next inning.
Leading
Digging
off
in for the
Knoxville,
Smokies,
the center
Juan
fielder,
Burgos.
Juan Burgos.
That one fouled off. A little
Nope,
bit high.
that's a ball.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Good eye
Ball
there.
2.
What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. The second baseman now at the plate.
Second
1 for 1
baseman,
with a single so
Robert
far.
Poisson.
Hey.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Ball 1
Ball
there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a fly to center. Pepper. 2 down. Next up for the Smokies, number 5. Worked to walk in the first trip to the plate. And the slider catches the zone. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Oh, the throw is too high. He was all over that one. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a 2-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. At the plate, Braden Jobert. First pitch misses badly for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball! That's
and another ball.
3.
And ball 4. 2 aboard.
First base.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Miles Naylor. Reached on a walk the first time.
Hey.
We're here in the top half of the third. First and second, 2 down. Swings and misses, and that is strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To third. Look at the stop here. Goes to second with it. In time. Out. All set for the bottom of the third. And now, Dylan
the left fielder, Dylan Woodson.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2, here's the pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Up the middle. Gloves it. And there's 1 down. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Sonny Vega.
Sonny Vega.
Vega batting 8th today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Hey! 0-1.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Krunikin steps on the bag. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
The designated hitter.
Next up for the Biscuits, Prince Hebert. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
That's a ball. 2-0.
swing and a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
The right fielder, number 4.
Batting order turns over. Bobby Swain, the next to hit. Fouled off left side. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Hit hard for a base hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The center fielder, number 33.
And now the center fielder, William Pepper. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And he grounds this back up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. Welcome back to Montgomery, top of the 4th inning. And that drops in for a strike. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. So digging in, Ethan O'Donnell.
7. Ethan O'Donnell.
This one is ending. It's 0-1. And there's a base hit into left. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. All over that
now
one.
Batting.
Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Next up, James Norman. And foul ball. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Kruniken, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Checks on the runner, Norman, back in on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. This one to right, pretty deep. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. Back to the top of the order here. Burgos getting ready to hit.
Burgos.
On the ground to 3rd. But that rolls foul. 1 run in the inning so far. Top half of the 4th. Slice to right. And foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. In there. Got the strikeout looking. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. Welcome back. The Biscuits at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The 3rd baseman, Kevin Vasquez.
Late on that fastball. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a grounder right side, and it goes just foul. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Now it's the
Now
second
batting,
baseman,
the
Mario
second baseman,
Leon.
Mario Leon.
And that's ripped into right. 2 down. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs, bases empty.
Nope. 1-1.
That one ripped into right center. Might be trouble here. Around first and heading for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Everything came together on that swing. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now up, Omar Sanchez. It clips the corner. Fouled off down the right side. And a curve misses outside. Chopped on the ground. Picks it up. Play made. That ends the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, number 17.
Poisson.
Ball.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Good. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jack O'Loughlin. A runner on second to deal with. The designated hitter will hit next.
Jack O'Loughlin.
That's a ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
Close, but called a ball.
3-0.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Runner at second with nobody out. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout, and 1 away now.
Jobert.
Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Braden Jobert.
Ball. Hey!
That
Ball
one inside, and it's 2-1. and that one fouled off. The 2-2. Up the middle, Leon. Play is made, 2 out. And now the shortstop, Miles Naylor. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. This pitch misses. Ball 1.
Hey.
2 outs and a runner at third.
1-1.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. Fly ball, right field. Swain. And that'll do it. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Biscuits batting. Dylan Woodson. Digging in now, currently a top 10 prospect amongst left fielders in all of minor league baseball. That one in there. Strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
This one chopped on the ground. 1 away.
Got it.
Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Sonny Vega. Rounded out the first time. Close one, but doesn't get the call.
That's ball 2.
Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the 5th. That's a hit. The tying run is aboard. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Checks over to first, back safely. And now it's going to be Prince Hebert. Now a fly ball to right center. Out number 2. Digging in for the Biscuits,
right
Bobby Swain. 1 for 2.
Swain.
Hey.
Vega, the runner at first with 2 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count. Ball.
What discipline to lay
1
off
ball,
the
2
high
strikes,
0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Inning over. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, the catcher, number 20. O'Loughlin, 27 years old, and he was born in Australia. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball. 2-0.
And that's in the dirt. And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. Digging in for the Smokies, Ethan O'Donnell.
Ethan O'Donnell.
That's a ball.
Tries to check the swing. Now we look to third. Nope, held back on that one. With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Got to stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield. Pitch misses. Full count now. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. Fights it off, we'll see another. Got it. One gone now in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, the left
Now
fielder.
the left fielder, James Norman.
Norman.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard.
Inside ball. Hey! I got a ball, one strike.
In the air on the infield, Vega drifting towards this one. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Josh Kroeniken.
First baseman, Josh Kroeniken.
Ball one, no strikes. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah!
That one's in there. 2-2. Fly ball to left, down the line. Woodson. And that's the end of the inning. We'll move on to the
Leading
bottom
up
of the
for the
6th.
Biscuits,
And now at the
the
plate,
center
William
fielder,
Pepper.
William Pepper.
That's in there. 0-1. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. 0-2, and the delivery. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Third baseman.
So up next, Kevin Vasquez. Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mario Leon. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jesse Ochoa. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Here's the center fielder, Juan Burgos. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Burgos.
Ball one. 1-0.
Close,
That's
but
ball 2.
ruled a ball. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. To the right side. And handles that one. One gone.
Oh.
Coming to the dish for
Now
Knoxville, number 17.
Robert Poisson.
That one finds the zone. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Got away with that slider up, but he should avoid doing that again. Might have released a little too early and
1
had
ball,
it back up on
2
him.
strikes.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. To the right side. 2 down.
Got him.
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Milcar.
Next up for the Smokies, number 5. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. Wastes no time on this one. 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Bases are empty with 2 away. Braden Jobert digs in now.
All 1's the count.
On 0-1, the delivery. Tried to hold back there, appealed to third, went around, ruled a swing. Swing and a high fly to left. This one carrying. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Stepping
off
to the
for
plate
the
now
Biscuits,
for Montgomery.
the catcher,
Hannes
Hannes
Sparbori.
Sparbori.
High fly ball towards left center. Norman on the way over. Takes it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Omar Sanchez.
Omar Sanchez.
That one catches the zone. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Strike 2. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. Now 2 out.
He's out.
Here's the left fielder,
Now
Dylan
batting,
Woodson.
the left fielder, Dylan Woodson.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. I don't know how they break up his rhythm, but they have to find a way after he's set down 7 straight. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Miles Naylor.
Naylor.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike on the outside corner. He swings and drives this one to deep left. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Now he turns for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now batting, number 20.
The catcher now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right field, and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, in safely at third with one out. Ethan O'Donnell getting ready to hit.
7, Ethan O'Donnell.
Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Chases a high fastball there.
0-2 is the count.
It's a comebacker to the mound. 2 away.
Out.
And the next batter, James Norman. 1 for 3.
Norman.
Ball 1.
Getting squeezed a bit here in the
Counts
late
1-0.
going. That's a base hit. Run scores. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Checks over to first, back safely. And now, Josh Kruniken.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throw to second, out. And the inning is over. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Sonny Vega.
Sonny Vega.
Hard to pitch as well as he has in this game without throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, and he's up over 70% for the ball game. That's strong work.
Ball. Down. That's in. Ball 2.
Try to get him
Ball 3.
chasing on the changeup. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Just shy of a home run. Next up, the designated hitter, Prince Evert.
Prince Evert.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. The Smokies leading by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And
That's
another
ball
ball. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Bobby Swain. Misses again, 5 in a row. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn 2 unless they get an especially hard ground ball. This one lifted in the air, left field, Norman. And there are 2 outs. William Pepper, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
Pepper.
Outside.
Oh, that's out. Ball 2.
Fly ball to right. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back. It's the
Biscuits.
top of the ninth, and there's
Number
a new pitcher on the
67.
mound, Braxton Ashcraft,
Braxton.
giving up a few too many hits so far
Ashcraft.
this season. And here's the first
Leading
baseman,
off
Josh
for
Kruniken.
Knoxville, the first baseman, Josh Kruniken.
Ashcraft, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Ground ball to first. Steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth.
Center fielder, number 6.
Coming to the dish for
Juan
Knoxville, Juan Burgos. And the curveball is down and in. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Line drive to short and caught. The second baseman will hit next.
Robert.
Off to a very
Watson.
efficient start. 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Nope. Ball 1.
Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. In the air to the right. It's carrying. Makes the play. That is out number 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back,
Knoxville.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Ryan
68.
Ludus. Closing is a
Ryan
very tough job, but he
Ludus.
seems to have the organization's trust already.
Leading off
If he
for
shows out at this
Montgomery,
level,
the third
they'll
baseman,
probably give him a shot to do it at a higher level,
Vasquez.
too. Vasquez leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball 1's the
They
count.
haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Now 1 out.
He's out.
Couple of pitches, a quick out.
Now
That'll
batting,
work.
the second baseman.
He's 2 outs
Mario.
away. Leon digs in now.
That's a ball.
Hit in the air, right field, O'Donnell. 2 up, 2 down. Now at the dish,
The catcher,
Honus
number
Sparbori.
14, Honus Sparbori.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's a ball.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Circling the bases. 9th homer of the year. It's 3-1. 2 away here, nobody on. And here at the plate, Omar Sanchez. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Biscuits down to their last strike. Strike 3, got him swinging. And this game is over. The Smokies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final score, 3-1. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.